Okay, today I'm going to talk to you about speed. So speed is essentially just how fast an object is moving. And it can be summed up by this really simple equation triangle, which shows speed equals distance divided by time. So that's what each of these stand for. S stands for speed, which is measured in meters per second. We have D, which stands for distance, which is just measured in meters. And T is time, which is measured in seconds. So the really kind of simple way of writing this out is speed equals distance divided by time. So let's just show you a real quick example of how to find the speed of a moving object. So let's say I had a ramp like this, and I had a little toy car that went on that ramp like this. So in order to calculate the speed, I need to find the distance and I need to find the time. So the first thing that I'd do is I'd measure the distance that it was travelling down on the ramp. So let's say that distance, for the sake of argument, was 2 meters. So that's the distance. What I will then have to do is I'll have to time how long it takes for the car to get from here to here. So all I'd need is a stop clock. So here's my little stop clock. And I'll time how long it takes. The second it starts moving, I start the stop clock. The second it finishes moving, I stop the stop clock. And that'll tell me the average speed of this little toy car. So let's say it was 4 seconds that it's taken to travel that 2 meters. To find the speed, I need to do distance divided by time. So I'd need to do 2 divided by 4, and that gives you my speed, which would be 0.5 meters per second. So the only other thing I'm going to show you is a couple of examples of different speeds, just so I can try and put into context how fast a couple of things are. So first of all, someone walking, usually travelling at an average speed of around 1.4 meters per second. So that means every second they travel 1.4 meters. Now obviously different people walk at different speeds, but that is kind of like an average one. Running could get much faster. It could be anywhere from around 3 meters per second. And the fastest person in the whole world ever recorded was Usain Bolt, who ran at 10 meters per second. But that really is very fast. A car, or rather a bad picture of a van, this travelling down the motorway would be travelling at around 31 meters per second. And finally, let's give you just the speed of sound. So the speed of sound, so sound travelling through the air, travels at around 340 meters per second. That means every second that sound travels 340 meters. So that's essentially speed. It's a nice, this nice equation triangle you could use to find time or distance as well. And that is how you find the speed of a moving object. Nice and simple. Thank you.